welcome to my game Hat-Trick, where the aim of the game is to score 3 goals to win. It's a fast-paced football card game. The age range is looking from, you can play this from 6 plus. The age range which will actually be on the card game itself is going to be from 8 plus. It's for 2 players or 2 or 4 players. So you can either play you and a friend, or you can play as a team of 2 people. There is also a tournament mode to play this game, where you can have multiple different players at the same time. So there's an option to have more people playing the game as well. This is a prototype box. So this is a call out for my Kickstarter campaign. The link will be in the bottom of the video. Please go along, and if you like the look of the game, you like the look how it plays, please pledge to try and make this a reality. I believe so much in this game. This is a prototype box, by the way. This won't be the actual size of the box that you get. It'll be more something like this just for the base game. We have got a player map being made at the moment with a different size box which will fit it. And again, that is going to be available for you to pledge some money to get. Again, this is all a prototype at the minute, but I want to run through the game with you as well. So as you can see, the box, great colourful designs on the box, and let's just open it up. So what you'll get in the game is you'll get a rule book, and again, the rules are set out fairly straightforward. There's a QR code there to download the tournament mode. And what we've also got here, so we've got VAR cards. So the last thing you want to do is get a VAR check. So we'll sort all the cards out here. So we've got VAR. We'll just put that to one side for a second. We've got our action cards. Again, there may be some variation once the game has gone into production. There's a couple of cards here that we've decided on bringing out after the prototype was made, but I'll show you how these cards play through as well. So they're action cards. So we've got yellow cards, formation change, make a sub cards, red cards, etc. We've got our goal cards for scoring a goal. Just sort all these out here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've got 20 goal cards, which sit nicely on there. We've got player cards. So the player cards are split into 2 teams, the red team. So this will come in the base pack. So in the base pack, you get 2 teams. You get a red team, and you'll also get, in a second, the white team. So we do have expansion packs available where there are other team colours available for you to get and play with if you want to. So there are player cards. So we'll just turn them over for now. So we've got our VAR cards, which we'll place just to the side here. We have our action cards here, which I'm just going to give them a little bit of a shuffle, because these cards that obviously we printed extra, just to show how these cards will work. Once we get them out into production, we have got a new base game coming as well. We've got another look at that. Just split those ones up there. Okay, so there are action cards. So as you can see, we've got our goal cards, we've got VAR cards, we've got action cards, and we've got our 2-player team player cards. So the first thing we need to do, reading through the instructions, is the first thing we want to do is we want to do the full setup. So we're going to shuffle the opponent's team. So what you would typically do at this point is each player would shuffle each other's cards, player cards. So we'll shuffle them up. So that was the red team. This is the white team. We'll give them a shuffle. Then we'll return them to each player. So decide who's going to be the red team, who's going to be the white team. What you then want to do is you want to place your first 3 goal scoring cards. So without looking at them, we're just going to place them down in front of us. So we'll play as the red team. So we're going to play off 3 gold cards down in front of us. Like so. These gold cards, that was lucky. So on these gold cards, you have a miss and you have a goal. So the idea is by the end of the game, you want to have turned 3 of these gold cards over. That means you win a hat trick and you win the game. What you want to avoid is a miss card. If you get a miss, we'll explain the rules later. But if you get a miss, it basically means you've got to try and score another goal at another point in the game. We'll just put them to the bottom there. So the next part of the game is to reveal the initial goal scorers. So each player then, so if this is the white team, we'll play the red team. The white team now will turn the top 3 cards over. We've got a goalkeeper there, midfield player number 8, and a centre back player number 5. They're not great cards. The higher the cards, the better on these. Makes it a little bit easier to get rid of later on in the game. So, that's a really low card, not what we really want. We've got another 8 midfield there again, and we've got another low card there. They're not great cards, but again, we'll play the game as it's intended to be played. So that's what we've revealed there. So what we want to do now is each player is going to deal out 6 cards blind. So they can't look at these players. These are our player cards. We're going to play 6 cards here, which is going to form our sub bench. I believe that's 6 there. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And then we're going to deal ourselves 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't look at these cards. They'll come into play slightly later on in the game. So that's us up to this point now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to deal out our hand card. So these are what cards we're going to play in our hand to start the game. So we'll just deal it to the side here. Blind the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we want to do is we'll just move that over slightly there. There's the VR cards. Some action cards here, which will come into play in a second. We'll just place the remaining of our deck to one side. So this is our pickup pile now. So that's what we will pick our other cards up from. So we'll play these out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, just move them again. Then the pickup pile for the white team. So, looking at the instructions, the next step is to create your player deck. So to do this, we need to take the remaining cards that we have here, these pickup cards. We're going to introduce 2 yellow cards, 1 red card, 1 change formation. And again, we're then going to shuffle the deck. So there's a slight rule change on here. We're going to also include 2 pass cards, which we'll show you. So these are the pass cards. So each player will have 2 of those. You'll have 1 red card, 2 yellow cards, 1 change formation, and a new rule is that they get 1 sub card. The 1 sub card is placed to the side, because you can play that at any point. So we'll do the same again. So there's the 2 pass cards, 1 red card, 1 change formation, there's a spare one there, 2 yellow cards, and I make a sub card. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take these cards, take the pickup pile, and we're just going to shuffle them into that deck as best we can, making sure that we can then, at this point, we could pass these pickup cards over to the other player to shuffle them for you, so there's absolutely no cheating involved. I'm going to do the same again, so we get to pick up our pickup pile from the red team, add in our action cards. I'm just going to shuffle them up. So. Right, so what's next on our list? So now we're going to prepare goal cards and the VAR cards. So these are the goal cards here. So let's just give them a quick shuffle. We can't look at them yet, so we place them down. And these are our VAR cards. So again, let's just give them a quick shuffle up, place them down. Right, so here we are. We're pretty much ready to get going in the game. So, kick off. We're about to kick off the game, and the idea is that you can toss a coin. Toss a coin, whoever calls heads or tails gets to go first, as you would in a normal game. So, let's say for instance, we've tossed the coin, it's landed on heads, I called heads, I get to play first. So the idea of the game then is to have a look at, pick up your hand deck, and you want to be getting rid, the aim of the game is to get rid of all your cards in your hand, all the cards in your pickup deck, the 3 cards along the top, and then you get to play your goal scoring cards. The idea is that you want to get rid of the lowest card first. So you always want to have 6 cards in your hand at any one time. This is my discard pile. This is this player 2's discard pile. So it's player 1. I'm going to play a 4 there. And because I want to keep 6 cards in my hand at one time, I'm going to pick up another card. And I've picked up a 2. So that is my go over. The white team, the white shirt team, then they get to play their cards. So they look at their cards, and as you can see, they need to either play the same number or higher. They can't play anything lower. So the one they're going to play is a 4. So they'll play the 4 down there, and again they'll pick up a new card into their deck. That's their go over. So it's back to me on the red team. They played a 4. I've got a couple of 5s in my hand here, so I'm going to play a 5, centre back number 5, and I'm going to pick up another card. And there we go, there's another go over. And again, the white shirt team, they play theirs. So now it's on a 5, so we need to play a 5 or higher. Well, the closest from the next highest is from a 5 is number 8. And then again, they're going to pick up a card. They've just picked up an action card. So we'll play that card in a minute. So it's back to me. As you can see, I want to play an 8 or higher. So the next highest card from an 8 that I have in my hand is a 12. So I'm going to play with 12. Again, I'm going to pick up a card. I've picked up a red card. So again, these are interested. Let's keep playing. So the white shirt team now has an option. They can either play a yellow card, or they can play the next highest card on the same or higher. Next highest is an 11. They could play that, but for the sake of this, let's just play the yellow card. So they are going to play a yellow card and they're going to put it onto my pack here. They're giving me a yellow card. What that means is that I now have to take out the highest card in my hand, which is a 17, show it to the other player and discard it to the side. I then have to pick up another card. I've picked up a pass card. So this pass card again will show you how that card plays out after we've picked up 2 there. Let's pop that back in there. So that puts me back to 6 cards in my hand. I've got a couple of action cards and the rest player cards. That's my go over. So back to these again. What I didn't do there is I forgot to pick up another card. So let's pick up a card now. So we're back to the 8. But because we're back to playing our card here, but because we played a yellow card, an action card, what that does is it resets the game. So then this player now can play the lowest card in his hand. We want to try and get rid of as lowest card as possible to make things a bit easier. So they're going to play the 2 and again pick up another card. Back to me, the red team. I can play a low card. I want to play a low card. So we just continue playing as we are, back and forth. I hope that sort of gives you a bit of an idea of how the game is played. I'm going to run through some of the action cards with you so you know what to do. So let's have a look. We've got some more action cards here. Let's say, for instance, I wanted to give this player a red card. So as we saw before with the yellow card, we had to get rid of our highest card in our hand at the time. Once you play a red card, you get rid of the 2 highest cards in your hand. You have to show them and discard them to the side of the table. Let's say, for instance, I play a yellow card. They'd have to get rid of 1 card out of their hand and place it to the side. Let's say that I had another yellow card. I could play that yellow card on top of that. That now doubles up as a red card and they have to get rid of the 2 highest cards. So straight away with those action cards, they've had to get rid of 3 of their highest cards in their hand. A pass card, you can play this card. If you've got this, you can play this card at any point in the game. If someone gives you a yellow card and you've got a pass card, you can say pass, and it passes the action back to the other player. You can also use that card if you can't go at any point in the game. You can say pass and pass that play back to the other player. It can be played at any point when you've got it. The formation change, if you play a formation change card, basically what this means is that you get 2 options. You can either pick up your own deck of subs bench and you can rearrange it however you see fit. So for instance, once it's face down, we want higher cards to the top. So what we'll do is we've got a 3 and a 4 there. We want to make sure they're right down at the bottom and then just do it in order. So then it will be the 10, the 11, the 12 and the 15. So when I turn that over, if I want to make a sub, which at some point I can change 3 cards, and I'm looking at these cards here at wanting to sub some of these out, I know then that I've got high cards to pick up. So I can replace them 3 with 3 high cards. However, the other option I might want to do is I might want to pick up my opponent's cards and I might want to rearrange these. So as you can see, they've got some high numbers here, but they've also got some really low ones. So my idea then is to put the high ones to the bottom and put the low ones to the top. So if they want to make a sub, if they sub 3 cards, they have to take the top 3 cards and they're going to get low cards, which is what they don't want. So there are your 2 options when you play a change formation card. Like I was just explaining with the subs, you can make a sub at any point in the game. You only get 1 opportunity to do this. So use it wisely. I would wait personally until I've got to my 3 goal scoring cards to sub those out for 3 new ones. So I can make a sub at any point. I would then basically remove the 3 cards which I don't want to play with, put them to one side, and basically place 3 new sub cards on top to play. Because once you get to this point here, it's very important that you can play these cards. So once you've played these cards, what happens? Well, let's say we've played these cards out and we're onto our goal scoring cards. When it's my next turn, basically I'm going to turn a card, and if I get goal, that means I score a goal, which is great. That's what I want. Excellent. Your next opponent plays their game. It comes back to me. I can try and score another goal. Goal. Yes. Brilliant. I've scored 2 goals now. However, each player gets the opportunity to call VAR twice. So this player now is going to call a VAR. So they're going to pick up a VAR card and they're going to read it out loud. VAR check, checking goal, possible handball, check complete, goal. So that goal stands. That's one opportunity they've got. Once they've played their go, it's my go again. Great, I've scored 3 goals, but wait, they now still have a VAR check pending. So they're going to pick up another VAR card, and this time the VAR card reads VAR check, checking goal, serious foul play, check complete, no goal. So that's their second opportunity to call VAR, which they've done. It was a no goal, so I have to now discard this card to the side, and I have to pick up a new goal card and place it face down. I've still only scored 2 goals. They get to play their turn. And at this point in the game, generally what you find is that both players are on their goal scoring cards, and it's a battle out to see who can score first. So I'm going to turn this one, and it's a miss. So I've not scored yet. I had a VAR check, no goal. I've now missed the target. So again, that card goes to the side. I pick up a new goal card. Next player plays, and the game continues until you get to the point where you score 3 goals. That is what you're looking for. That makes me the winner. There is lots of more smaller elements to the game. I hope you enjoyed this quick run through of how the game is played. I will do another one of these soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go over to my Kickstarter and make a pledge. Even if it's £1, I would really appreciate your support on making this game a reality. Thank you for watching, and take care.